Hi guys, in this video I talk about the switch statement and I use an example to demonstrate how we can effectively use the fall through in the cases of a switch statement. If you're not familiar with a switch statement at all, please check out my other video. I put a link in the description below. Let's use the scanner class to read an A value. And here I output a prompt first for an option that should be entered. And this should be A, B, or C. Now I want to use a switch statement to check which value was entered. So here I use next line and get the first character at that line. Now I use switch, I pass in the character, which is C, and I want to check for the characters A, B, or C. So a character uses single quotes, so I put in single quote A, single quote B, single quote C. These are my three cases, and I have a default statement where I just output invalid option. Now for each of the other cases, if I enter one case, I wanna just stay in that case, so I use a break statement. So it breaks out of the case. That means simply if it matches one of these cases and I enter a case that it matched, it executes the statements, but it doesn't continue beyond. I copy paste here. I output the option A, option B, and here option C. And so let's run this and test it a couple of times. Let's say I enter option B. I get option B. Let's say I enter option E. I get option E. So what's happening here is it takes the value stored in the variable C and it goes case by case. Does it match case A? No. Does it match case lowercase b? False. Does it match lowercase c? False. It matches. So it just goes into the default and then executes this. Now let's try, let's say somebody enters an uppercase letter A. It's an invalid option. What if we want to accommodate uppercase and lowercase a? What we can do is here, could write case uppercase A and copy this over. So to execute you entered option A and then break out. Now this would basically, if we have many more statements, let's say we have in this case 10 statements because we perform some calculation, we would have duplicated code. Obviously we always want to reduce any code that is duplicated. Nobody wants to write code twice. What we can do is now effectively take advantage of the fall through. So we just remove this and say if it's uppercase A or lowercase a, I just execute the statements here. So it goes into A, there's nothing to do, so it just falls through to the next one and then breaks out. And we do the same for B. We have uppercase B, we don't put a break for this statement, so it just falls through to lowercase b. And here, case C, it falls through to lowercase c. Now if we try this and run this, now we get option A. It doesn't matter if we enter an uppercase or lowercase b, lowercase letter. So B the same. So this is how we can effectively take advantage of fall throughs and still you apply the break statement in some of the cases. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.